Your goal is to buy a house, something you can live in happily and afford easily. Great! Even if you don't have a large down payment, there are creative techniques that may help you to negotiate a better deal. There are two major problems that affect potential home buyers. Some are unable to qualify for a loan because of income or credit, while others can't come up with the required down payment. A mortgage can be yours even if your income is low and your credit rating is less than desirable. Your greatest asset is the knowledge that you can buy a house without involving a bank by asking the seller to carry the loan. There are many sellers who will agree to these terms, some to avoid tax problems, others to create a monthly cash flow during retirement. Try to find someone who will be flexible on terms of the sale and will agree to carry a loan instead of insisting on a large cash down payment. Look for people who are managing properties from out of state. They're usually the ones who are weary of the management hassle and will agree to your terms. If you come across a good bargain with a seller who is willing to be flexible, but also insists on some cash, consider bringing in a partner. Your partner provides the cash down payment. You agree to make the mortgage payments, keep the property in top condition, and even make improvements while you live there. Then, when you sell the house, you'll split any profit with your partner. Think small. You may not be in a financial position to buy your dream house right now, but the home you are about to buy can be a stepping stone to a bigger and better house, somewhere down the road. Each time you buy a smaller house, you will be building equity for that larger ideal house. Here are some other options to consider. If you belong to a credit union, borrow the down payment. This might mean that your payments are higher until you repay the loan, but it is better than saving for a down payment, something that may never happen. Look for properties on which the seller is delinquent 2 or 3 mortgage payments. These sellers are motivated and often flexible in their terms. Search for a house that is up for lease. Persuade the seller to give you an option to buy within a certain period of time. This technique locks in the price now and gives you the opportunity later to sell the home for a price well above the option price. As a last resort, find someone with strong financial statement who is willing to co-sign your loan. You may also be eligible for special programs. The Federal Housing Authority, FHA, guarantees loans for people who don't have large down payments. Depending upon the price of the home, you could obtain a loan with a down payment for as low as 3%. If you've served in the armed forces, you can buy a home with no down payment through the Veterans Administration. However, you will have to be prepared to pay closing costs. Don't overlook local savings and loan association, which frequently make special offers to home buyers. A qualified buyer can often buy a home for as little as 5% down. Get creative and use what you have. Depending upon the seller, you may be able to trade some of your valuable services as part of the down payment. If you're an accountant or attorney, you could give the seller credits towards the use of your services. For instance, offer to do his taxes for the next 10 years. If you are blessed with a high monthly surplus cash flow, but don't want to wait to save for the down payment, consider offering the seller more than the asking price in exchange for a lower down payment. If you have a seller who's all about the bottom line, a higher price will appeal to his sense of greed and make home ownership a reality for you. Take a good look at your situation and use your smarts. A few months from now, you might be pruning your own fruit trees while your spouse drinks lemonade from your very own back porch. For more information on no money down strategies and hundreds of other topics, check out the national bestseller, Home Buying by the Experts, at www.homebuyingbytheexperts.com or call 888-836-5675.